Robert Kiyosaki wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad my first year of medical school. My college roommate called me and said, read this book. That's the only reason I know this stuff. And that's the reason why I go out and preach this to people as much as possible, especially physicians, is because really nobody's taught that. But we absolutely aren't taught that because we are sequestered away for 12 plus years or longer. We have a very unnatural production process to make us, right? Lawyers, because the world is created by lawyers, them learning the law gives them a leg up in life, right? Business people, you usually have to work a couple years out of college before you can go to business school. We're the only ones that go almost straight through. And even if we don't, we're trying to do some medically related thing to burnish our resume to get into medical school. And so we're cloistered away in a portion of the economy that, while it takes up a lot of gross domestic product, it's not a productive thing. It is a reactive thing to help people when they are sick. But we don't produce stuff for the economy. We try to help people and keep them still producing. So the things that we see are really not applicable to real life in terms of us living outside of the bubble of medicine. And so we don't have an easy pathway mentorship molding to help us think through, okay, cool, you're now a physician. What does that mean, not just for what your parents and your family and your society and your religion or all these other things think of what you should be and what you should do, but what does that mean for you? What does that mean for your life, right? I know we're all taught we're supposed to give up everything for our patients. Cool, that works, right? But
till you die.
One of us are committing suicide once a day, right?
Yeah.
We lose one of us every day to suicide, right? So clearly that model isn't really working as much anymore, right? But no one sits and says, okay, the course in medical school is who are you and why are you here, right? No one has that. No medical school has that course. And so there isn't a mentorship pathway through how to make sense of what we may owe society, what society may owe us, who we are outside of the healthcare system arena, with the understanding because we have no real autonomy in healthcare, right? So super well accomplished, but we have no personal autonomy in the thing that doesn't run without us, creates massive amounts of cognitive dissonance, right? And so that whole thing and our whole process through this is very stunted, I would like to say. And so that's why I go on and try to get people, while I love Kiyosaki and all that, I learned more through the personal development arc inside of this to understand who I was and what I wanted, which then informed the economic choices I was going to make to give me the freedom to be the person that I wanted to be. You're not going to be the person you want to be if your economics are all messed up. You've got to figure out how to get your breathing room before you can become and understand who you are in many ways.